1 meter this way, 1 meter this way, and 1 meter this way. So this is a cuboid, 1 meter cube of concrete. Now it will be composed of various things. They will be in combination together. Let me just separate them for a while. You have aggregate at the bottom, for example. They will not be at the bottom. They are always together. Then you have sand here. Then you have the cement here. And finally at the top, you have water. So you have water here somewhere. You have cement here. You have, this is coarse aggregate, for example. And these are fine aggregate, the sand, for example. I'm just designating them through different colors now. So there is always a mixture of these four. So how do you maintain the mixture? How much should be the coarse aggregate? How much should be the fine aggregate? How much should be sand and how much should be water? So when we are saying water to cement ratio, we are first of all dictating ये ऊपर वाला water है, ये cement है, this is fine aggregate, and this is coarse aggregate. That means G is gravel. So we are actually first of all designating what should be the ratio between water and cement. Now, if I keep a higher water to cement ratio, there is a certain amount of water that is required for cement की hydration के लिए चाहिए. Rest of water that will just keep on flowing within the body, and if then it is compacted, वो air void से बाहर निकल जाएगा, and it will then move towards the top. So that water will not remain there. It will then bleed out at the top, or it will, अगर और भी ज्यादा डाल दिया, water and cement वो इकट्ठे form के through बह जाएंगे दोनों, and the mass of concrete will not be properly formed. So water cement ratio is now fixed. Next, what you fix is the coarse aggregate to fine aggregate ratio. So this ratio is also known as C by F ratio. Capital C by F ratio. This is capital, so that this C, small c is cement and capital C is coarse aggregate here. Now that is, if I keep it on higher side, if C by F ratio is on higher side, what will happen? Just give me an idea what will happen if there is a lot of coarse aggregates as compared to the fine aggregates. Fine aggregates are meant to fill up the voids left by the coarse aggregates. So coarse aggregates are bigger particles. Fine aggregates are small particles in between. They are filling up the voids. Now, if there are large amount of coarse aggregates, that means there will not be enough fine aggregates to fill up the voids in between. So voids will remain there. Now that वो void कौन लेगा? That has to be taken up by the cement then. So the cement will come into the picture. That will go into those voids. If there is not enough fine aggregate, if there is a high concentration of gravel, the coarse aggregate. तो ये voids जो बीच में बच रहे, these are voids that they are remaining in between. Now they need to be filled up. Cement will go into that. Now if cement goes there, then what do you require? You require the higher quantity of cement in that case. and so you require more water, because water is then required for higher quantity of cement, so you require more water. So water content, that was the second one, now increases. So when does the water content decrease? When you are increasing the coarse aggregate to the fine aggregate ratio. So this, which I was discussing, the second one, the water content, it's increasing when once you are increasing the coarse to fine aggregate ratio. So you have to limit the coarse to fine aggregate ratio as well. You cannot keep it on the higher side. Now, if you keep it on the lower side, बहुत कम रखोगे, तो the effect is that you have the coarse aggregates are not many, so there are gaps in between. If you are keeping them less, then there will be gaps in concrete. They will not be touching each other, they will be far away from each other. So again, then you require a lot of fine aggregate. So you need to keep an optimum content of coarse to fine aggregate ratio as well within the concrete. So two ratios are very important, water to cement ratio and then coarse to fine aggregate ratio. Then the third one is the aggregate to cement ratio. Aggregate to cement ratio, which is also designated by, this is total aggregates, fine plus coarse, divided by cement ratio. Now, what about this? If I reduce, if this is less, if it's reduced, if it's less, that means there are more aggregates and less cement. What will happen? For example, the water content is constant, or water to cement ratio is constant. But aggregate to cement ratio is reduced. Now, these are aggregates. Overall, for example, they are coarse aggregates, and then you have the fine aggregates in between, the sand particles. They together, you have fixed the coarse aggregate to fine aggregate ratio. Now, the third thing is total aggregates, coarse plus fine, to cement. Then there are cement particles in between. These are cement particles in between. Now, if this is reduced, means there will be more cement and less of aggregates. In that case, and if the water cement ratio is constant, that means cement तो बढ़ गया, तो उसका ये मतलब है but if this is constant, water to cement ratio is constant, then your water content has increases naturally, क्योंकि अगर ये 1 था वाटर टू सीमेंट रेशियो, अगर सीमेंट का कंटेंट बढ़ गया तो वाटर का कंटेंट भी बढ़ जाएगा. सो वाटर कंटेंट आल्सो इंक्रीजेस, वाटर कंटेंट will also increase. Understood? If any issues in understanding, do tell me right now. So water content is also increasing here. In that case, workability will increase. ये एक नेचुरल चीज है, जब आप सीमेंट ज्यादा डालोगे और बजरी कम डालोगे, तो आपको यू विल कम टू नो कि वो आराम से यू कैन ले इट ओवर अ सरफेस. जितनी उसमें आप बजरी बढ़ाते जाओगे, तो वर्कबिलिटी उस पर काम करना मुश्किल है. तो इसीलिए आपके पास मिस्त्री जब आता है, मेसन कम्स टू यू, ही टेल्स यू मैं इसमें रेत ज्यादा बढ़ा दूंगा. Whenever, ये remember this for your whole life, तो जब भी आपको मिस्त्री कहेगा कि मैं रेत इसमें ज़्यादा डालता हूँ, रेत डालने का ये मतलब है कि कोर्स टू फाइन एग्रीगेट रेशियो ही इज कीपिंग इट ऑन द लोअर साइड। तो उससे आपका क्या होगा कि देयर आर गैप्स लेफ्ट, सो सीमेंट कंटेंट विल आल्सो इंक्रीज। एक तो रेत का कंटेंट आपका बढ़ रहा है, एंड सेकंड, so the strength will also not be proper, so this will be on the lower side. So you are increasing the water content. Once you increase the water content, the strength of these concrete decreases. So you should never go for such things. So finally, if the water, this is the last one I'll be talking about today. This is when your water content, if it's constant, आप पानी के कंटेंट के साथ छेड़खानी नहीं कर रहे हो, when your aggregate to cement ratio is reduced, अगर आप एग्रीगेट टू सीमेंट रेशियो रिड्यूस कर रहे हो और पानी के कंटेंट को कांस्टेंट रख रहे हो, तो नेचुरली क्या हो जाएगा, वाटर टू सीमेंट रेशियो आपका, this is small c here, just remember this is not capital C. Water to cement ratio is decreased as well. So, but you will realize that वर्केबिलिटी पे उतना असर नहीं पड़ता है, is not severely reduced, although it will be reduced जो ही आप पानी के कंटेंट को यहाँ पर कम कर रहे हो, but it's not severely reduced. Understood these all points regarding workability. If any issues right now, you can discuss it right now, because this is very important topic and this is the basis on which your concrete technology is based. Any issues right now? Just tell me.